Hi, I'm Anna, and I just finished my Girl Scout Gold Award project. I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot through the process. What I did was I made 50 fleece blankets for St. Mary's Children's Hospital, and this was pretty awesome. And so how I raised the money was through a bottle drive and a bake sale, and I had originally planned to do a third fundraiser, but I didn't end up needing to because I shopped on Black Friday, and I got such a big discount on the fabric that I didn't need to raise more money. So that was pretty great. Once I got the fabric, I made the blankets with the help of some of my Girl Scout troop friends and my other friends and some family and some other people. That was pretty great. And after that, I washed each blanket, I bagged each blanket, and I gave it a number. And then the numbers corresponded to, I put these fabric swatches on these rings, and then the rings, all these had numbers. That way the people could, the kids could look at the ring and say, oh yeah, I want that blanket, and the nurses didn't have to haul around a bunch of blankets for the kids to choose, so it's just easier. And actually the nurse at St. Mary's said that these would continue to be used for, I didn't really understand, but like some sort of like color identification and stuff like that, because it was hospital where a lot of people were there for the like long-term like mental problems and stuff like that. So it was very sad. So I was basically just going to show you how to make a blanket in case you wanted to donate one someday. First, you need to even out the edges. So I was going to show you on this side. So the fabric won't be cut perfect from the store, so there'll be like a little bit of a difference. This one isn't bad at all. Some of them are really bad, but you basically just cut up in a straight line, and you just even out the fabric. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all gonna get cut up anyway, which is something that's really nice about these blankets. Is if you make a mistake, it's fine. It's all gonna like work out in the end anyway. So, once you finish cutting these, you then take a CD case and you cut out the corners, because when you cut the strips, they'd overlap. So you take a CD case and you cut off all four corners of your blanket. So these, again, I had saved and kept as like fabric swatches. I sewed around the outside of them so that they stayed together like a mini blanket basically. And then you obviously would do it to the side too. So and then the next step after that is to take the tape, which I have over here, and to run the tape across the side from each corner together. It's a bit stuck. So you take it and you run it from one CD thing to the other, and then you just press it down. And then it's just really easy after that. You try to cut all of your strips like about an inch apart. So I did like my thumb and then a little space on both sides, and you go all the way up to the line. So it's just really easy to do because it's just not that hard. You just cut and tie. It doesn't involve any sewing or anything difficult like that. So you would continue to go all the way down the side, obviously, but I'm just gonna show you a bit of the quick version here. So then after that, you tie your knots, but you want to put pressure up here. That way it doesn't like scrunch in. Like if you look at my corners on this side, they don't scrunch in, And if you don't put pressure on the top when you tie them, then the whole corner will scrunch in like that, which doesn't look as nice. Anyway, and when you tie, you want to make sure that the bottom color is what ends up on top of the knot every single time, because it looks a lot better that way and a lot more consistent. So again, I'm putting pressure on the top of the knot and then ending with the black on the top. So you would just keep going like this. And if you wanted to move the blanket, what you would do is you would cut all the fabric strips, and then you would tie every 6th one, and then you could move it and continue to tie it elsewhere. But I mostly recommend just working on a flat surface. And these are great to donate to any organization. So I hope that this inspires you to get your gold award, because it was really an awesome experience to do this project. And I hope that this maybe gives you an idea or helps you out a little bit. So thank you.